What's that with you? Was that strong? I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna play on this one. I'm gonna play on this one. I got an OG. That's what I say. We go way back. We go way back. But yo, what it do? It's your boy Nyron, Rico Andre Sanders. Welcome to Wassam with your exclusives, Essence Week edition. I'm about to have fun. I'm about to just get right into it. Y'all see who I'm with. The amazing, the talented, the artist, the ODD, because you haven't capitalized.
It's whatever, you know. You can call me ODD, you can call me Odd. Initially, I started to spell it out, only because a lot of people started to spell it out, but a lot of people had trouble hearing what I was saying. They thought I was saying I, the artist. So spelling it out was way easier for me. So you call me ODD, Odd, the artist, whatever, floats your boat.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna call you Odd for this. Well,
for sure.
But, I mean, that's the premise, right?
Don't call me my name. You know my name. You know my name.
Yeah. Oh, do you not know your name? I feel like you know your name.
A lot of people call me Odd.
Okay,
let's keep that way.
I got you.
Let's keep that way.
I'm telling everybody to have fun on this one. So I'm with Odd, you hear me? So I'm about to ask you this statement.
Okay.
And when I ask you this, I want you to really tell me what's going on. Check in with me for real. For real. Your mental, how you feeling? What's that with you? What's that with you?
Okay. I'm Gucci. I'm good. I feel like life been lifing for sure. When you get to be my age, you are my age, right?
I think we was in the same.
Yeah, we was in the same little group.
Age group at ABCT.
So you're around my age, so it's like a lot of things I've been experiencing I haven't really thought I would experience in such a young age, in my opinion. But it's life, Yeah. It's like I have no choice but to be grateful for the one I'm living. Right. So yeah, I'm good.
Being grateful. That's a good way to be. That's a good way to be. I love the wisdom. You already got your wisdom, characteristics. You said at my age. that's that grandma right there. I say that you old, but that's that mama. That's the wisdom years right there. That's you been through some stuff and you know some stuff as well. And you can tell that through your music alone. To have that type of pen, I'm telling you, I was just giving her flowers and her praising. Bro, when I'm scrolling and you just going bar for bar, just going after, I gotta stop and drop a fire emoji. Cause that's what I'm about. I'm about the lyrics.
I appreciate that.
I'm about the intellect and everything, and you represent the world as well.
Oh yeah, I have no choice but to represent me, but the state is included. The state is included.
Cause once we do good and do big, they gonna want to jump on anyway. You swept me saying New Orleans this whole time. Louisiana.
I need everybody out.
Right, come on. So speaking of New Orleans, right? You from New Orleans, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And with that question, people, are you from New Orleans? What part of New Orleans? Are you from New Orleans? Let's get into exactly where you from, where you started, your roots. Okay.
Well, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, but specifically I'm from the West Bank. Mm-hmm. So Algiers, of course. Okay. I started being an artist when I was about 4. I always was
I know you are me.
That was me.
I know.
Okay, let's run it back. Okay, so I started when I was about 4. I was always a visual artist first, and just just creating different things, designing different things, whether it's outfits, whether it's just me drawing and stuff. Got placed in talented art when I was about probably 6, because I was always this kid to just be all over the place. So my teachers decided to place me in talented art, and ever since then I grew as a visual artist. Other than that, when I was about 8, I went to acting school.
Oh, you started at 8? I'm going to get to it later. I don't
know, I was 8, yeah.
Okay.
So I went to Anthony Bean Community Theater. That's when I can say I broke out of my shell a lot. Of course, because I'm in the acting school, acting camp. And of course, they have to push me. I have no choice. I have no choice but to do those assignments.
Choice every week, every Friday.
Exactly. So, of course. I feel like I grew out my shell. I was already out my shell. I was like really, really expressive. But when you hit like a sense of puberty, I can say I was like around 13, 12 when I probably came back. And that's when I met you. But when I came back, that's when I was kind of a little shy. But like I said, when you doing the assignments and stuff, you acting like almost every day.
Right.
You gonna get out your shell.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I went to acting school all the way up until I would say probably 15, probably. Yeah. But yeah, in acting school, I found out like hey, I want to sing. So my mom, she arranged this girl group with me and my sister, and like tried to get Kayla Love in it too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy, but she gave me assignments, to just go look and just go research these different legends I didn't know anything about. So the first person she like quote unquote put me on was Left Eye from TLC. Since of course she tried to put me in a girl group. So
right.
So she put me on Left Eye, and I instantly true to Left Eye.
Yeah.
Because I just felt like, she just had we just had similarities in general. So I love the fact that she rapped. I wasn't so familiar with rap, but I feel like as my mom knew what I catered to the most, which was Left Eye, she gave me more people to look up. So it's like Eric B. and Rakim. I studied them. I studied Queen Latifah, MC Lyte. Moni Love was my favorite as well. So it's just a lot of people she had me studying. So I just fell into loving rap, loving hip hop. Yeah. So ever since then, this was around, I would feel like, probably 15, 14, I started writing my own lyrics. And it's crazy because, let me back up a little bit. Because it sounds like a lot, but, it just happened. It was consistently happening for me. Just discovering who I would potentially be in the future. So, in the second grade, I had a curriculum, and it was catered to hip-hop and poetry. So they had this teacher named Miss Voice, and she was my hip hop and rap teacher, whatever, right? And she just taught me how to rhyme. So it's crazy because ever since that class in the second grade, I've been writing, but I didn't really know it was so-called rap because during that time I'm just thinking, oh, this is something I like to do because of class. You know what I'm saying? Because of school. So I'm just writing. And then as I get older, it's like, okay, like she's showing me Left Eye, she's showing me this person, that person, and I'm studying, and I'm like, this been in me. You know what I'm saying? This been in me for the longest. And I feel like as in seeing other people do it, it's like, especially females, it's like, dang, like, this is something I love doing. And as my research got like, what's going on and on and on, of course, I bumped into Kanye. Of course, I bumped into J. Cole. I seen this video of J. Cole. I think he was on a tour bus or just in a studio around touring. He was making, what's the song with, I think it's called Power Trip with Miguel. Yeah, so I seen him making a beat, and I was like, I have to do that. Like the way he made that beat, it was just so like dope, so inspirational. So I'm like, shoot, I need to know how to make my own beats. So my dad gave me a MacBook. He was working at Miller McCoy during this time. So he gave me a MacBook and showed me the software, and I just was trying to figure it out myself. So it's just the art of, knowing, and just the art of hip hop in general I was falling in love with, because then I hopped on Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, and I'm like, dog, it's so crazy. Around this time, I'm grasping like everything. So when I seen Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, I knew I loved to rap, but I'm like, dog, what is DJing? You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because around that time I seen Juice. So I fell in love with Q DJing. So I'm like, shoot, I want to DJ too. But my people ain't never bought me the turntable. So I always had that in the back of my mind that this is something I want to accomplish too. So
I love it.
It's just me learning and just like loving the craft, like as I learned the history of everything, you know.
Yeah.
So around 16, me figuring out who this person is, who this person is, who this person is, right. I decided to take the initiative and look up some samples or whatever like that. Try to record myself. This girl, I went to Noma from my freshman year of high school, and she saw me like carrying around my notebook. And I used to always carry around my notebook in general because, like I said, I was writing, you know, lyrics down and stuff like that. I was a big Disney fan, a big Nickelodeon fan, so you know how they used to be having just different rap stuff come on, like the music videos on Disney Channel and stuff. so say for instance, like Sunny with a Chance, right? You remember Sunny with a Chance? Yeah. They used to have these rap properties come on, and I used to just write the lyrics from that in my notebook just so I could recite it because it sounded good to me. You know what I'm saying? So, just anything I heard I liked, I used to like just write it. And I used to carry it. So around 16, when I went into high school, that's when I started writing my own. And she was like, "What's in your notebook?" Just being nosy, you know? Which I'm glad, because she encouraged me to put out my music. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, "Yeah, you should put this on SoundCloud." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let me see. This is what I can do." You know. So my first record I put out was called SEB, and it was about like a friend I had in acting school, and I put that out over a Kanye West All Falls Down beat. So it just be freestyling. And I wrote a song about her or whatever like that. And ever since then, I've been putting out music. Wow. But that carried. I went to CAR my sophomore year. Okay. And I graduated from CAR. I was rapping the entire time when I was there doing you know, programs like Black History programs, all that stuff like that. I was doing that. I kind of got popping in a sense from a freestyle I dropped for the Consequences Challenge.
What's that? What, you and your brother was on it? Yeah. I was like, look at her. And you was in that video and just cutting up. This was crazy. That's what I remember you. Cause I don't know if you remember. Like our time together when you say you was coming back. I didn't even know you was there since you was 8. Yeah. So I got you on the.
I took like a year or two off.
Oh wow! I got you on the return.
Yeah, you got me on the return, and then you got me when my brother came in as well.
Oh really? So that's his
Wait,
first year?
What play did you come in on?
High School Musical. Okay.
Well, no, that was his first year. That was his second year. Okay. So you came in on the second year.
Yeah, and I was on that 1 year, which is crazy. But I remember all my little connections and friendships that I made in there.
Yeah, he used to be dancing like.
Somebody. Man.
I wish I still had the videos.
No, you had videos.
Of course I had videos. Oh, I wish I still had them though. Like I need to know where they at, but yeah.
Fire, let me know. Let me see. I gotta see all the crazy stuff, man. That was. Like you said, adolescence going into puberty, that was right before my glow up. I don't think I had a liner back in the day.
I'm joked out. He did. I think everybody wanted him during that time.
We ain't gonna get into that. Because I was fighting for my life for that dog. I'm just trying. It's my first year.
Look, they didn't really have a lot of boys there like that. So it's like, they didn't. Yeah. They really didn't.
They said beat him up with a stick, man. I was there with my auntie too, so she was watching me. Oh, go back there with that girl.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's how I remember you, because you was rapping in ABCT. Like you was like, I think every Friday we gotta perform something. You got up there, you were what the. I was like, oh, but she gangster.
I'm joked out. During the time you came, we had did TLC too. So I feel like that was cool. That was my first time performing like a Left Eye song.
Okay,
But other than that, I had dropped that little video of me rapping the Consequence Challenge and stuff. And I just started putting out my freestyles in general on Instagram because around that time, you know, I'm young, but I'm getting into the social media, learning and all this stuff like that. So I just was dropping rap videos online. From that, I decided to go to college. I went to Dillon University. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in music industry. Yeah. But it's crazy because my dad was an alumni there as well. Okay. So it was easy for me to get in. Right. But I also had a scholarship, a music scholarship too. So
that's awesome.
It was nice being there. I feel like Of course, you don't. I don't know. Me, I didn't really want to go to school, but it's like I knew I needed to check that off of my list.
Right.
With my plans in life. So yeah, I spent my time there, and it's crazy because COVID happened within me being there. So I think COVID happened my sophomore year, which I love COVID. I didn't love what it was doing to people, but I loved the break I had. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Because that's how I got into tattooing and I got into DJing. During that time, I was working jobs. Like I had about 3 jobs during that time, my freshman year. So of course I was making money, stacked up money, bought me a board, but I never was using the board. But until COVID hit, I was like, this is my time for me to learn how to DJ. So since my people ain't give it to me back in the day, I'm like, well, no, let me do a little something while COVID is going on, So I started dropping little snippets of me DJing online. Started making connections on the internet and stuff as well with different other DJs. Just sparking inspiration from anything I can find during that time. So when I went back on campus, that's when I started DJing because I just knew different people, and I bumped into DJ PJ as well. But he was at Xavier, so he got me a little something. We formed a bond and stuff, and he became my DJ around that time. That's when I did Buku Fest and stuff. So I did Buku Fest in 2022, I believe. Yeah, I did Buku Fest in 2022, and that's how I met PJ through Princey. So,
yeah. We had a whole segment dedicated to Prince. She like the director of everything.
I'm just
everything that came out of his mouth. Well, yeah, Prince thought of that. Prince did that. Prince told me to do that. So she's still counseling, huh?
No cap. She the one who told me you should check out my brother. I'm like, okay. Look, I had a DJ in mind for my set for Buku Fest. You know what I'm saying? And Buku was popping back in the day because Tyler Creator, he had was the headliner, and Tame Impala was the headliner too. So yeah, around that time, I had a DJ already. I had a female DJ, but she was based in Atlanta. Okay. So she had hit me up twice because I was on the lineup twice. They canceled one because COVID hit. Then the other one came back when COVID was dissolving. But yeah, she hit me up twice, and so she was like, check out my brother. He's a dope DJ. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check him out. I checked him out only because around that time I was DJing, so so I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna go check out the DJ. I wasn't checking him out in mind to have him as my DJ. Right. I was just doing it to build connection. Gotcha. But when I see him, and it's so crazy because the bond just instantly clicked.
Yeah, he cool.
I feel like because he a Sag. He cool people though, but I feel like it's because he's a Sag. Because I'm a Sag too.
Okay,
so yeah. But yeah, it's the fact that he was scratching within his set.
I told him that.
And it's I never really see people scratch anymore. Right. So when I seen that, I'm like, dog, I love that sound because like I said, I love hip hop. Yeah, that all important. So it's just me studying as a little girl, it sparked something in me when I heard that. So I'm like, oh, this dude is dope. I feel like he can definitely add something to my set. So yeah, that's why I picked him as my DJ. But yeah, Buku happened around the time with me graduating. And I started going into different festivals like French Quarter Fest, Jazz Fest. It's either I'm DJing or I'm performing. And that's been a thing. Then I'm not gonna talk too much because I feel like I already did. But that's a little bit of my story.
Yeah, that's good. Nah, I love
that. That's a little bit of my story because I did more, but
I'm excited. So the good thing about for me being the interviewer, I guess it's the hard thing too. Is I sit here just because the way you was getting information growing up and everything for your artist, that's how I do.
Yeah,
I'm interviewing people, so that is amazing to hear. I'm baffled that 2022 is when you said you started DJing. Basically, you bought your own.
No, 2022 is when I graduated.
Okay.
Dillard. But COVID hit in 2020, right?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah. Okay.
It hit in 2020 or 2021. I forgot which one. But that's when I started DJing.
Okay. That's still 6 years.
It had to be 2020. Yeah, that's when I started DJing.
Like, really, like 5 and some change. And you, I don't know if y'all know, but you basically worldwide. You know, went to you crossed the seas. And you were you in the region like London or something? Like that's what?
I'm joked out. No, I didn't hit London yet, but we hit Canada.
Canada, where I know
we've been in Canada twice, I believe. Montreal and I can't remember the other one. Montreal and something else.
It wasn't.
But we've been in Canada.
It wasn't in the United States. I mean, that's not a calling. I don't know what it is.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, anything I love, I touch. You know, and you know, I try to deliver. Since God had, you know, directed me in that path, I tried to, like, you know, at least deliver what I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, it's been fun.
I'd be proud. I'd be sitting there and be proud. Cause like I said, like I've known you since we was 12. And man, I love New Orleans. Like, I love people representing right.
Yeah.
And speaking of New Orleans, so you mentioned a lot of people and a lot of staple who you need to be listening to for real. I feel like a lot of people don't do that study. They don't go back and hear that Eric B and Rakim and Nas. They don't even touch it and be trying to rap. Oh no, because I'll tell you there's a difference. There's a difference. You can tell by the way you make your music. But so you have those influences and inspirations.
Yes.
Is there anybody like New Orleans local base that you could attest to be like, oh yeah, I'm inspired? Like,
I have a few. She's not from New Orleans. She's from BR. Her name is Monty. Who else from New Orleans? Dominic Scott. Indies Blue. I love Indies.
Yeah.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
She's an artist.
I love how she writes. Like, I don't think a lot of people pay attention to, you know, the behind the scenes when it comes down to actually making the music, or really pay attention to the lyrics nowadays. But she's a beast at writing. Of course, Lareezy. Who else? Trying to think.
Any OGs? I know you be right smooth.
OGs? Oh, I love Lil Wayne. Of course, Lil Wayne. It's crazy because the project that I just dropped, I was listening to a lot of Lil Wayne. And it's so crazy because, like, back in the day, I was listening to Lil Wayne because I didn't like cursing in my music at all.
Gotcha.
Like, I kept it real clean and positive. But Lil Wayne, of course. Who else from New Orleans? I had a period when I was listening to Mia X.
Okay, I'm tired. You got that good, like, you got a good hip hop foundation.
Oh yeah, I was listening to everybody.
We heard. Yeah.
I'm telling you, because back in the day when I was like about 13, 14, 15, I didn't really have friends like that. It's like I had the friends at school, but nobody wasn't like hitting up my phone like that. I had boyfriends, but it's like
not
that was it.
That's it, man. I got it.
Wait, huh?
Start on if you need to. Boyfriends.
No, my relationships was long. I'm just saying, like, during that time when I was in high school, I had boyfriends, but I didn't let them, like, you know, distract me.
Gotcha.
So we were talking, but other than me having the boyfriends, I didn't really have friends that I would talk to on the phone like that.
Gotcha.
So it would just be me and my music, especially during the summertime, you know. So I had a lot of time to study, you know. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out who else.
No, you good. No. You named a good.
Oh, I like LG. He's dope.
Yeah. I just finally met LG. Like, I've been hearing his name and everything.
Yeah.
Why Wayne introduced me to him.
I love how
cool
he be
dude.
cooking and rapping.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's dope.
Yeah.
I feel like that's dope because I wanted to do the same thing. Like, I had a period when I was just cooking it. And I just wanted to rap and shit too. But he beat me to it, but I like how he do it. He cooking healthy stuff. And
Did you already do that naturally? Like, you was already cooking and rapping?
I was already cooking in general, but just me being in the kitchen, like, I was just cooking in general. But I didn't make the content yet. I was supposed to make the content, but I was too busy doing everything else.
Yeah, I got you.
But nah, I love the fact that he's done.
Right. So
I'm trying to figure out who else. I don't want to leave anybody else.
I know, yeah, that'd be the thing. You know, but you know, they know.
Forget it.
Yeah, they know. So I asked you all that about inspiration and everything. Because
see, that's why I can't leave nobody else. I cannot forget this person. His name is Perk. Like, I can't believe I forgot. Like, I didn't forget him.
Right, I edited it.
But I love Perk. Perk, he's like one of the persons that basically found my quote unquote sound for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he was my engineer during my college times and stuff like that, and after. But he's just a dope artist, dope producer, just dope everything. I love him, and Crucial too. So,
yeah, shout out Crucial.
Yeah, I can name a whole list, but definitely can't forget Perk off of that one.
I'm glad you said that about development sound. That's going to lead to my next question. So becoming ODD. So what does that name, like? What does that mean for you? Like, why did you choose that name? Like, why is it like, this is it?
Okay. So first, when I was in high school, I was going by Jazz, J8SS.
Right. No relation to anything.
Of course, relation to my name, but
I'm not trying to help you out. You could have just kept going.
I mean, I'm not about to deny that. Like, if they look me up, they gonna know. But I'm just saying, like, I ain't gonna let out say my name.
Right, but I still gotta bleep it out. Right? I got you.
Yeah, bleep it out. Anyway, bleep that out. Right? But it was J8SS I was going by. And I'm like, I feel like a lot of people have this. Like, back in the day, they had, like, the rap game and just different rap TV shows, stuff like that. And, like, everybody was named Jazz or something. I'm like, I can't be named this. Like, it's regular. So I'm like, what can make me different? You know what I'm saying? And that word different was just like, I can't name myself different. You know, but I know that stands out for me with who I am. I am a different person. So I was like, well, other word from different is ordinary or odd. So it's like, I can't name myself weird. So I was like, let me try odd. And then, like, around that time, I was thinking about Tyler, the Creator, Chance the Rapper. They had you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm an artist, so I'm going to just do Odd the Artist. And I just started calling myself that, and it just stuck with me. Like, a lot of people say it was dope, and I thought it was whack at first. But I thought it was whack at first, but I'm like, well, forget it. Like, you know, I'm about to say F it, but I appreciate it. But I'm like, sure, I'm just gonna go with other artists, and everybody been saying they mess with it, so.
That's great. So the name that's on these stages, that's on these bangers and everything. You whatever about it. And people say, man, you heard
Exactly.
I love that though. That's what's up.
But hey, it stuck with me because, like, I couldn't think it was that lame because I went with it. So
right, exactly. And you already touched on, you know, all the things that you do as an artist, DJ, producer, songwriter, entrepreneur. Which one of those roles feel most natural to you?
Oh, natural?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Natural. I mean, I love expressing myself, so that would be writing or me producing, but I just love performing.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, I feel like performing always been natural for me. Like, I always would, like, just dance. And like I said, I love Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. Yeah. So with Ellie and AJ, they would come on some rock stuff, you know, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, just different people like that. Hannah Montana, of course. My favorite was the Naked Brothers Band.
Come on, Naked Brothers Band.
A lot of people don't know about the Naked Brothers Band, but that was my show. That was my show. Even I had the DVDs. Like, you know how they be having the behind the scenes and stuff like that? Yeah. They used to try to, like, show, like, different people how to make songs and stuff. Oh, really? And I used to be mesmerized by watching that. So, and Alex Swift was my favorite. So. But the Naked Brothers Band, for sure, was my show. Okay. So, performing always been, like, it always felt natural to me because I just get to be myself and I get to just entertain. Gotcha. So never no nerves before you go. It's like you do this. Not anymore. Like, you know, back in the day it was when I was younger. And it's so crazy because I don't think it was when I was 8 going to acting school. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, I had my talent show moment when I did a Naked Brothers Band song.
Mm.
And I had my guitar and stuff. And I slid on the ground. Like,
slide.
All my knees was burnt up. So it's like, ain't no way I was scared during that moment.
Right.
But like I said, when I was like, you know, approaching my teens and stuff, and I was at the acting school, I was kind of like, you know, a little bit fearful. I guess I ain't gonna say I didn't know who I was, because around that time, of course, nobody really can't know who they are around that time, around that age period. But I feel like the judgment of people, I didn't really want to receive.
Mm-hmm.
So of course I was a little bit fearful. But yeah, I love performing for sure. So I don't get nervous at all. I be tweaking to perform. Like,
yeah.
I be tweaking for sure.
Yeah, definitely turned it. I know me when I first got the ABCT, I had to come on my shell, which I do everywhere I go. It always take me a minute because I feel like my energy, once I get there, it's like it's intense. Like I do a tap, then you know, where that come from? Wow, I'm just happy today. So I gotta ease my way into everybody. And like you said, once I broke that, I was dancing apparently everywhere. Apparently you got videos.
I think it
I hope it never come out. Performing and everything. Yeah, they definitely I could definitely see it. It's definitely natural for you. And like you said, we had no choice but to get to that place, being at ABCT. Mm-hmm. Is that the only place you were credited for breaking you out your shell and everything? Is there any other program? I know you mentioned NOMA.
NOMA was military school.
Though. Oh man, I'm tripping. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I went to NOCA though.
For
visual art.
I just mixed them two up. I thought I'm tripping.
Yeah, I went to NOCA for visual art for after school program.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't think they broke me out of any shell. I feel like none of my art classes broke me out of any shell. I feel like I was more caged in art school. Mm-hmm. So just embracing myself now as a visual artist is something I'm learning right now. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's going to be a dope experience as well. But yeah, only ABCT.
Okay, shout out ABCT. A lot of people, like, I've been noticing, if you ran through that somehow, some way, you could like just do 1 year. Some gonna come from that. It's like somebody done caught something. Like you, shout out to brother Josh, he doing his thing. You know me, I'm a super producer of a black on radio station.
Yeah, even Princey, Princey went to ABCT.
Right. I'm telling you, all I remember is a director. Hey, come here, do this, do that. We gonna do this today. We had a whole segment. That's crazy that we brought her back up in this conversation.
Yeah, it's great. But I mean, that's families.
Right, yeah. Absolutely. But you know, going off that performance thing, you are the artist, right? And you dropping these projects. Your latest project, Mothership, right?
Yeah.
It explores motherhood, leadership, creativity, freedom. What inspired you to build an entire world around those things?
What inspired me? Well, my son, his name is Apollo Theodore McGaffey.
You got a son? I wouldn't naturally bring it up, but yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
That's amazing.
I mean, I was going to do a project in general based off of that experience. I felt like during my pregnancy and after, they didn't really have a lot of music at all for people women who are in that time and stuff, and in that in those moments of being pregnant and stuff. So I felt like, I'm an artist, I got to express myself that way, and I have to put out the music that can help these women during this time, and that can encourage the women during whether it's postpartum or whether it's in their pregnancy stage. So yeah, that's kind of what encouraged me. Larizzi, he encouraged me as well, because I was rapping. I had like about 2 songs already out. I had Go All In and I had Why Stop, and it sounded like something. And Reezy like, just make a project. And I'm like, okay, that's what I'm probably gonna do. So just creating that world, just digging into that. I was on tour with him during this time, and it was just me doing a lot of thinking in the car rides and stuff. So mothership came to me because I don't know, I was just thinking like just out of this world, stuff that contains mother, so the mothership is like basically a ship that contains little ships and basically navigates those ships. So I'm approaching it as in, me being a mom, having my son navigating, leading, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me because, of course, my son's name is Apollo, and we got the whole Apollo 13.
Hold on, where you quick? Because you really cooking. Because you just blew my mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. You cooking hard. What? That's fire. That's fire. Wait a minute. Oh, follow. Some people don't even get it now. What is you tripping off of? Man, stay in school. I'm sorry, man. You already blew my mind with that. Wow.
But yeah, it's like, it was a lot of things involving that I was thinking about. And his manager was like, that's a triple entendre or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm going to just go with that. So, me, I didn't really want to wrap it around like space because I'm not really so much big on space. Like I just started watching Star Wars, so it's like
me too. That's wild. Give a test to me. Just literally watched.
I'm on the fourth one. I'm like, this stuff is long.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like I'm not even done Marvel, but it's like I have Disney Plus now, so it's like I'm just jumping.
Exactly, we got you.
But yeah, so I didn't really want to do the space thing, so I had my maternity photo shoot, and I based it on the 70s. So I'm like, around that era, which is very ironic, is the women empowerment movement. Then around that era, I was just doing like a lot of like research and stuff. Was the blaxploitation era as well, which was like a lot of women like in that role played like Foxy Brown, Cleopatra Jones. They played these powerful figures as women, just playing these dominating roles. Like you don't really, you see it now, but back in the day, you didn't really see a lot of women toting guns, killing people, being a superhero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, this can probably be a perfect era I can approach mothership with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, because after and before being pregnant, before giving birth, I feel like a lot of people, a lot of women don't really view themselves as powerful because it's a very weak time for them. Like, they're feeling nauseous. They're not really feeling like themselves anymore. You know what I'm saying? My pregnancy wasn't so bad because I was still working. I didn't tell anybody I was pregnant. Because I didn't want that to, I didn't want to have a certain look on me like, oh, I can carry this, I can do this. I was toting my speakers. I was still DJing. Like, I was on stage 9 months pregnant with Larizi for the Wale concert. DJing. So I'm like, I'm letting this ride out to the best of my ability.
You was cutting it close too.
No, like for real, that's why I was like, okay, this is gonna be like my last thing I do, because his mom and stuff was like, congratulations. I'm like, oh shit, I think they realize I'm pregnant. Cause
in 9 months, I was so.
During that time, it's like all my clothes, I was already wearing baggy clothes. You know what I'm saying? So that was just my thing, but they didn't really realize until they seen that little, that little bump.
Yeah,
so I was like, oh shoot, they know. Let me stop. Let me take this little few weeks, you know what I'm saying, off. But after I gave birth, I was back at it again. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really have a time to rest because just me in general, I don't like sitting down because I was always the person to just be on go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, mothership is just based off of that, just still being that woman empowered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's for all the mothers, all the women. You don't even have to be a mom. You just gotta be a woman, and just people in general. You ain't gotta be a woman. Just to empower them, encourage them, just to keep going throughout life, a baby ain't stopping nothing, obviously. So it's like, so it just made me even stronger, Just having that representation out there for people just to gravitate to is something I really wanted to accomplish. So I think it's, getting out there.
That's amazing. Props to you. Everybody clap for you, give you a round of applause and everything.
I got a bell over there, but I can reach out and ding it for you. That's
good.
You done blew my mind, and you done took over. I love that. Amazing story. You are an amazing woman. For you to
Thank you.
9 months. DJ, that is crazy. And you carry the speaker.
I was performing. I wasn't just DJing. Like I was.
Oh, you was rapping?
I was rapping. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're different.
Even when
I guess that's the point.
When Essence came, I was like, what I was like about 4 months, I think, pregnant. And I was on stage with Louise.
Oh,
Essence.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you show us how I did not.
I was like, let me wear a jersey or
Yeah.
something because I can't show this. I ain't about to show nothing.
I did not know. So, so I'm glad you brought up Essence. Which I feel like is that, well, we'll get into that. But I think what Essence is, you definitely embody that. Like, you gotta be the epitome
Thank you.
of Essence, because it says here that they celebrate Black excellence, entrepreneurship, and empowerment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on that Black excellence aspect, what does that personally mean to you?
It means everything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with our culture and stuff as a whole and our history, we have no choice but to represent ourselves in that way.
Come on now.
I feel like a lot of people took that for granted back in the day. So just having life in general and just making the best out of it, it means so much, you know. Not taking life for granted. So yeah, I have no choice but to embody it, and then I'm a mom too, so it's like
right.
Yeah, I have to be the best example, the greatest example for my child. So.
That's amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm telling you, fulfilling me in a whole bunch of ways. I feel like I'm not gonna say that that's a lost art, like a lost theory. But like to have that, like, okay, let me put my best foot forward, so the people behind me, my son coming behind me, has a good path to follow.
Yeah, because even amazing. Like, you know, back in the day with our ancestors, making sure that we are free today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Well, hey, you gonna give me? I'm telling you, I taught that Black excellence stuff.
Come on now, and it's like even now, like when we were talking about earlier with your cousin, how music is represented now today. Yeah. And how, like, you know, these labels are pushing the agenda for Black artists to be portrayed as this negative light. I have no choice in my duty. I feel like God gave me a gift for a reason and this voice for a reason to spread a message that's clearly like being taken advantage of nowadays. So yeah,
I love that. So like, so even as an artist, you're not afraid to say, because some people wouldn't even be bold and just say what you just said.
I mean, my first record I dropped was dedicated to my quote-unquote best friend that I felt like I lost. So I was scared to talk my stuff on there, you know what I'm saying?
You're the truth.
So ever since that happened, it's like I'm not afraid of anything. And just in general, I feel like back in the day I was bullied a lot. I had a gap. I was big, you know what I'm saying? So losing the weight, going to Noma, because Noma is a military school. So losing the weight, closing my gap, I had braces. So it's just a new level of confidence arrived in me. And like just not being like so fearful of anybody or their judgment in general. It's like this is me, this is my life, I get to say whatever I want to say. Not scared of anybody. Besides my parents, I'm supposed to be fearful of my parents and God, but other than them, it's like, I'm not scared of nobody.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to ask you, and I think that goes back to your development at the early ages, researching and learning it, learning yourself, but I was going to touch on all the stages and festivals and everything that you been to and was able to bless the stage with. I was going to ask you, has your confidence evolved with each major stage? But your confidence was already. It was already.
Yeah, it's always been there, but I feel like each stage I go from last year. What it was last year? Yeah, I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. 2025, hitting Jazz Fest. That was a different kind of confidence for me. Hitting stages in Montreal. We did the Montreal Jazz Fest. You know what I'm saying? That was fire too. Yeah. What, Can't Flog? No. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy because when Reese asked me to do that with him, it's like he joked at first with me and he called me like I guess like a couple of months before he actually told me we was doing Can't Flog No. He was like, yeah, I just got a call that we're doing Can't Flog No.
Is that your Reese voice?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He said, I just got a call, we doing Can't Flog No. And I'm like, really? And he was like, nah, I'm playing. But we gonna get to that point. And then he called me and said that. And I'm like, it's so crazy because I really wanted to go that year because like I knew Dochi was gonna be performing. So it's like to just like, have that moment on that stage. Even though like, I was DJing and stuff, that was like a different confidence for me, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely builds, even though it's already inside of me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome, yeah. Y'all sets, y'all synergy, like just the way you two feed off each other,
yeah,
and everything, is like, can you talk about that, duo, that dynamic, real quick? How did that really like come about?
Okay, so it's crazy because we're talking about Essence. When it was, I would say it was like 2021, probably.
Okay.
I think it was 2021 when Edward Buckles, he dropped Katrina Babies.
Yeah, okay.
He had a private party during Essence, and I was invited, and Larizzi and his girlfriend was invited as well. And it's crazy because I'm on my brother too. So he had bumped into me. He was like, "Hey, I know you." Da, 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 da. And his girlfriend, we all was just talking, and right after we was finished talking, we got each other info, and I asked him to be on one of my songs, and he jumped on one of my songs, and ever since then we've just been cool.
Yeah.
And I would tell him like, "Hey, come perform with me here. I'm doing this show." Da, da, da. So he would just be performing that song with me and stuff.
Yeah.
So when he started to like get his stardom and stuff going with a lot of people viewing him and stuff, he had this pop-up shop. It was his first pop-up shop he had, and his speakers was just, it wasn't it. It was like just a live show. It wasn't like it. So I'm like, dog, like I don't like seeing my dude like this, like he in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm like, I tapped him. I'm like, hey, I got a speaker in my car. I got a speaker in my car. So he was like, all right, baby. So I went to go grab his speaker, and ever since then, I feel like I've been DJing for him.
Okay, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's that story.
That's love right there.
Yeah.
You let everybody say that, man, we help my dog.
Yeah.
Some people just let them.
Yeah, nah. I'm not any type of way I can help, especially a fellow artist, especially a friend. Like, I'm gonna help the best way I can. So yeah, I had that speaker, I gave him the speaker, the show carried on.
Yeah, that kind of feeds off that black excellence thing too, because for so long we had that mindset of the crab in the barrel type thing.
Yeah,
like, you can't get out, I can't get out, you ain't getting out either type thing.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people would view me, oh, you're an artist, why are you DJing for another artist? It's like I don't really see it that way because I'm still doing what I love to do. I'm passionate about DJing as well. At the end of the day, I'm still performing because like I would come out, I would dance with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I would still let the people know who I am at the end of the day. And just being the person to hype him up brings me a lot of like, gratitude as well. And a lot of like, a lot of love too, because it's like I'm seeing this person that I grew with, get bigger and bigger, and I'm hyping them up along the way. And it's like, it's a beautiful journey in my opinion.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I don't take no offense to it at all. It's like I said, it's my duty.
It goes back to that. That's what black excellence is. Like you said, setting that path for the people behind you, and also like just looking out for the people that's with you. I think that's exactly what black excellence is and black leadership.
Yeah.
And just to hit on another one of those aspects from Essence, the entrepreneurship part. So me and BJ was talking about it, and him as an artist, it's almost like you yourself are your own brand.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's two different aspects of I the artist and that other lady. I don't get trouble. You know that you like you see in the mirror.
He said that other lady. Do you know I got a lot of ladies inside of me?
No, bro, like, I feel
A
that.
lot of this.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I feel that. You're right. You're absolutely right. But you know, the person.
That's why for that other lady. I'm joking.
The name that your people gave you when you came into the world. That's two different aspects of that. But at the same time, it's still your brand. It's like what you putting forth, right?
Yeah.
So how intentional have you been about building the artist brand beyond just making music?
How intentional?
Yeah. Like, how do you present yourself?
Like when I did Mothership, me explaining how, okay, I'm creating this universe for myself. The whole space aspect, the whole 70s aspect, women empowerment movement, just a lot of that. It's like me being intentional in that way so a lot of people can, gravitate to my story, and a lot of people can see how odd I am. Intentional. And a lot of people can, like, I don't want to be put in a box.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be viewed as in, oh, she just making music. It's like, it's art at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So being intentional, I have to define that side of me. All the greats do it. They're extraordinary because they don't fit in this box. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like being different is, I gotta live up to my name. It's like I gotta live up to that name, So I feel like being intentional is the way to go, because you get to find the different crowd, you get to find who's for you, instead of like hopping on a train or a trend. But yeah, being intentional is the way to go.
I feel you.
Was that the question?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay.
No, you definitely
Okay.
Because when you think about the name, so do you feel like it kind of gave you like freedom? I say like are you glad you chose that name because now you get to like just be?
Yeah, because I don't just make hip hop music. I make R&B. I make dance music.
All right.
I ain't coming out
Uh-oh.
soon.
But I got excited. I'm a fan, so I'm just telling you guys,
But yeah, I just don't make hip hop music. I make soul music. I could make country music. I can make anything because I'm a producer at the end of the day.
You got some sound.
I have a lot of songs that I haven't put out yet. I have a lot of songs that I haven't put out yet.
I got you. I got you.
It will be coming out for sure.
I got you. So back to the Black Excellence thing and being a leader. What advice would you give young Black creatives who want to build sustainable careers while remaining authentic to themselves?
Oh Lord, repeat that question again.
Basically, what would you give advice to them? Them people looking up to you, basically trying to do what you do, like just being yourself.
Advice?
Yeah.
Don't lose focus.
Come on now.
Someone's calling me. Hold on. It's like I don't like the little buzzing thing going on.
Yeah, I got you.
And then it's my mom. Like,
hey, y'all coming in our this ain't for y'all. Y'all coming in our conversation. So.
Yeah. Y'all trying to see what's down with me. But yeah, don't lose focus. Be intentional.
Yeah.
You can't get nowhere without being intentional.
Right.
Be yourself. Be odd. It's just, I don't want to say it's very like general answers, but it's like it's just all you gotta do is don't lose focus. Be yourself. Just stay intact with what you love to do. Be very passionate. Don't let nobody walk all on you. Walk all over you. I don't let anybody walk all over me at all. But stand your ground. Be the person you wanna be. You wanna see in the future. So.
Absolutely, yeah, that's good. I think the whole interview was advice because I'm telling you, I can't stress enough. If you're trying to be an artist, do your research. Like
that too.
Don't forget
that too.
Who did what you like done are trying to do and why it's here and everything. Like I did that. So I used to rap. I wanted to be a rapper. But I kind of got behind the camera and started doing.
Why you stop?
I'm probably get back to. So I'm a poet though. I'm a poet. So I'll turn my rap to poetry. And I'll perform it like open mic, anything like that.
See, that's another example. Don't say probably. You know, if you want to do something, just do it.
Well, you right there
just
now.
do it.
No, if I'm serious, though, I got you. I like that.
Don't be scared to do anything. If you have a thought, you know, express that. Always express yourself. But because you only have one life. I see life as in, like, you know, like time you're not gonna get back. Like your life can end in any second. Why not do anything? You know, why not do something you're interested in? So that's what I have for y'all. Like, I never stopped doing it. Nothing became my excuse at all. Like, I always did. So I never found an excuse. Even when I was pregnant, I could have stopped doing what I was doing. It was like, okay, well, I'm pregnant. I can't do nothing. I'm disabled, which I'm not. You know, so it's like, and my pregnancy sucked. Like, after my postpartum, the worst experience. Oh, wow. But I didn't let that get the best of me at all. I still, you know, was doing my thing. But yeah,
still is. I think we ended off on that one. Great interview. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna watch this one over.
I'm gonna watch it too.
I'll just be having fun. Like,
you know, it's crazy. I was talking to somebody, I can't remember who, but they was like, they just seen an interview of me. I think it was but they was like, they just looked at my past interview. That was like, what, in 2019 or something like that. And I'm like, I don't think I ever did like a long interview like that in a long time.
Right.
So yeah.
And that's why I wanted to do
this one.
Yeah, I wanted to give a real in-depth. I'm doing only local. Cause think about Essence, and me and BJ touched on this too. So they'll come to the city, but they won't really like
know the artist.
Yeah, you know, they'll kind of be hesitant to kind of put the real local. And like the real soul of the voice in it and everything.
Hopefully, anybody from Essence see this next year. I need to be on the stage, but other than that, Tiana Taylor, I'm ODD out of the artists.
Come on now,
look for me. You feel me? Because I'm definitely looking for you.
Absolutely,
I'm definitely looking for you.
Absolutely, yeah. But I wanted to make sure I did these exclusively, just to get a little bit more in depth, especially when people already came on the station. Because as a producer, I'm just going off, not y'all. But my shows, you know, they got these little segments and everything. So you gotta come in, come out. I wanted to really get into it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so glad I did.
I appreciate you for, like, you know, going through with this. You know, it's needed for sure.
Yep. So tell them you got anything coming up, any events, any performances they can reach out to. They can come out to.
Okay, so y'all can follow me at ODD the Artists. www.oddtheartists.com if you want some merch, if you want to look at music videos, whatever. I'm under that name only. Mothership out now everywhere, major and minor streaming platforms. Go listen to that. You will be pleased. More music coming out very, very soon. Not stamping a date because you'll know that when you follow me. Right. But yeah, I'm ODD the Artiste.
Absolutely. I appreciate you sitting talking. We gotta do this again. Just inspired me. Just so I can just have an excuse for us to sit down and talk. You know, I know I don't need an excuse. Yeah, I got you, bro. I love giving fruit too.
Yeah.
Two intelligent, black, excellent minds talk. Jim's just gonna drop.
Yeah.
Y'all stay tuned for more. See y'all next time.